walking down the lot, trying out the hop. 501 for Wheel Rock. You know the stupid won't stop. A giant tear in the parking lot. Joe's got his blinking lights, party beacon in the night. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Tom and Wheel Rock. Tom and Wheel Rock. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Tom and Wheel Rock.
Uh-oh. Guess what day it is? Julie. Huh? Julie. Huh? Guess what day it is? Julie. Huh? Julie. Huh? Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Anybody? Anybody? Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Anybody? Anybody? Mike. Huh? What day is it, Mike? Huh? Woo-hoo! Mike. Huh? What day is it, Mike? Huh?
It's fine.
Oh, come on. I know you can hear me. Leslie, guess what today is? Leslie, guess what today is? Leslie, guess what today is? Leslie, guess what today is?
It's hump day.
Hump day!
I love these lazy Saturdays.
It's Wednesday, Homer.
Work!
I love these real Saturdays. They're so relaxing. Not like that fake Saturday that almost got me fired.
3, 2, 1.
Broadcasting live from the paradise that is Secrets Huatulco with travel leaders, discovery, and fun jet vacations. It's the ECJCM with Regional Treasure Tom Keefe. I'm wearing my Regional Treasure shirt today.
Nice.
Did you bring your snacks? Who got
No,
DM shirt?
I didn't.
And the snack who's got DMs? Leah.
We should have planned it better.
You see, I made it an acronym. It's the ECJCM.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a mouthful.
I forgot what it was. The
Embarrassment.
embarrassing crown jewels of connoisseur media.
There you go.
I got it all in there, right? Right? You like that, mailman? Mailman's happy, I'm happy. Welcome to broadcast day number 3. You can tell because we're almost out of voice.
Yeah, I don't have much of anything anymore. Am I on the radio right now?
We don't.
I can't hear myself in the mic in my headphones.
Can you hear the music?
Yeah.
Then we have a local return issue.
We'll fix that.
Yeah.
But I am on the radio.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm on the radio right
What?
now.
Anyway,
I always wanted this.
everybody's out here watching the sun come up. This is a thing, man. Look at this.
It's incredible.
People like sunsets. This sunrise is, and we don't even see the
It's
sun.
spiritual.
It is spiritual. That is a good word for it.
Yeah,
right.
right?
Which means we're going to drink some spirits. All right.
I already
there's
have
vodka.
my Bloody Mary.
Yeah.
Cheers.
We're off to the races again. It is 6:22.
Sunny and 13 for today. Looking at 0 overnight, 13 and sunny tomorrow. It's 1 in Crystal Lake and 4 in Waukegan. Useless morning quiz. I thought this was good since we're doing a little drinking and we're, well, American. Americans eat 30% more of what when they're drunk?
Okay. Everything.
Yeah, right.
Everything.
30% more.
I know what it is. One guess and I get it.
One guess and you got it? Okay, I'm not going to give you any hints then.
One guess and I get it. If you want to guess, 800-223-9510. Text in your guesses down. We'll tell you what it is. Coming up next on WIIL Rock. Will Rock Morning Show, Tom and, now that is painful. Tom and Leah broadcasting live from the beautiful Secrets Huatulco with travel leaders, discovery, and fun jet vacations. Useless morning quiz for today. What's the question?
Americans eat 30% more of this when they're drunk.
I like this role reversal, you asking the questions and me giving them
Yeah,
this
you like
week.
that?
It's a fun week. You sounded like you were spanking me
Well,
there.
because the way
when
you
said,
said
yeah,
it,
you like that?
it sounded like I like this role
Oh, I
reversal.
do. Role reversal. We're getting kinky. Sometime in bed, I like to get kinky. You know it's really weird to do with you should do this with your husband while you're here.
Okay.
Because you don't want to do it at home. Sleep on the opposite side of the bed.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Or with your head on the foot end and your foot on the head end. It's just,
man.
I mean, you're on
I like to
vacation.
switch it up, right?
Switch it up a little bit.
Things get boring after a while when
Right,
you're with the same person.
exactly. 30%, what is it?
30%. Americans eat 30% more of this when they're drunk. And, okay, you said you're going to get it.
I'm going to get it because I've been doing it here on the trip, and I've been, drinking.
That's why I loved it so much.
Cheeseburgers.
No.
It's cheeseburgers.
No, it's not cheeseburgers.
It's, okay, specific. You want me to be more specific? It's hotel room service cheeseburgers. Nailed it.
Not
ding,
it.
ding, ding. No?
No.
30% more rigatoni. Bratwurst.
No, but I did have really good pasta.
Tacos. It's tacos.
No, it's not tacos either.
30% more dogs and cats.
They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats.
30% more dogs and cats.
No.
I don't know what it is. I give up.
I
It's
have
not dogs and
I have
cats.
been doing this, and I told Ryan yesterday before lunch. I was like, I do not want to do that for lunch again.
Hot
Not because
dogs.
it's bad, but just because I wanted to switch it up. Are you?
Hot dogs.
No.
What?
Nachos, you guys.
Oh,
Nachos.
nachos. Somebody else's, but nachos. Okay. All right.
I have had so
I believe
many
that.
nachos.
They're very delicious.
So good, but I was like, let's switch it up. There are other places to eat for lunch. I've had my full of nachos.
All right. No more nachos for Leah. If she goes to grab yours, look at her straight in the eye and say, nachos.
Nachos.
Nacho. So kind of like nacho. Never mind.
I got
Anyway.
it.
Anyway, it is 6:28.
Sunny and 13 for today. 0 tonight. 13 and sunny tomorrow. It is 1 in Kenosha and 1 in Elgin. And it is time for the 95 WIIL Rock and 95 second update. A bomb threat voicemail was left on Deerfield High School's main number, prompting a police and K-9 search of the building Monday morning. Officials later determined the threat was not credible and believe it was part of a swatting incident, also affecting other local districts. Police have increased their presence out of caution. WIIL Rock Sports. Brought to you by Pratt's Chimney Service for cleaning, repairs, and rebuilds. Go to prattschimney.com. The Philadelphia 76ers rolled to a 139-122 victory over the shorthanded Milwaukee Bucks. Bucks at Washington on Thursday night. The Bulls are at the Indiana Pacers. Minnesota Wild defeated the Chicago Blackhawks 4-3. Hawks at Pittsburgh tomorrow. Milwaukee Admirals win over the Rockford Ice Hogs. All right, useless morning info on the way. A lot of sport-related useless morning info, including the legendary vest. You know what vest I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
The legendary vest and how much you could actually own that vest for. And I think you have the money.
I'm trying to figure out what the vest actually is.
You don't know who knows the legendary vest?
He's doing hand signals to try and give me the answer. 1,
Legendary
2, 3, 4, 5.
vest.
No. Anybody?
All right, well, that's coming up in the useless morning info.
Boy, that's going to bother me because I'm going to be like, I should have known that.
Oh, you should have known.
That's next on WIIL Rock. right? So that's confusing.
There's a lot to get to.
Coming up in a little bit, strange code words. That is on the way.
But I don't remember why I wanted you to remember it.
Okay, we'll have a conversation about that.
Okay.
And this is a teaching moment. I have some hacks that will help you as your brain begins to mold.
Okay.
So, and I'm at that point, and I can remember some. I'm older than you, yet I was able to remember it. You weren't, because I know that my brain is molding, so I've taken steps.
Okay.
So, covering up if you're getting older and you feel your brain is slowing down, some helpful hints.
Do you take ginkgo biloba?
No, I don't. No.
Is that even what it's called?
No, yeah, it's like
close, right?
drink and climb, and you're supposed to take two of them because one
Yeah.
does something to you, then the other brings it back, and it's gink and climb and globla. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
you
you see
don't
it on the TV. They talk about you got to have some more ginjobla or whatever. F it. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Ginkgo biloba.
Ginkgo and Ginkgoger. Ask your wife. She looks like one of those kind of people. What is it called?
Ginkgo biloba.
Will you stop helping? She knows what it's called.
I'm
Nikki
sorry.
knows what it's called.
I can't hear her.
I don't. She's still not making sense, and she's saying it right. So no, I don't. I don't take my
That's
ginkgo.
not what it
no,
is.
no,
Okay.
No, don't blow go for me. Anyway.
All right, well, then, while I'm running down the useless morning info, all sports related, by the way, have you thought of the legendary vest?
Yeah.
Whose vest is it?
No idea.
Oh, my gosh. All right. Sparking a conspiracy theory. So back on September 4th, the NFL posted a logo for the next Super Bowl with the caption, 32 teams with February dreams. Do you remember seeing this?
Yeah.
And then it says, we're so back. The two players closest to the trophy and Levi's Stadium, Seattle Seahawks quarterback Sam Darnold,
Okay.
and New England Patriots quarterback Drake May. Coincidence?
Wow. So it's all been predetermined.
That's
It's
the
all
conspiracy
been
theory.
It's
I'm
all
just
been
saying.
Predetermined.
Speaking of that, Microsoft Copilot AI, after an 11-1 postseason record, predicts the Seattle Seahawks will defeat the New England Patriots in the Super Bowl and names quarterback Sam Darnold as the likely MVP.
What was the one game it got wrong? Can we look that up? Look that up.
All right, I'll get to that.
Anyway, keep going.
The final score: Seattle Seahawks 24, Patriots 20.
Wow, gonna be a good one.
Right. What's it cost to flip the bird during a televised hockey game?
It's free.
No, it's not. Toronto Maple Leafs forward William Nylander.
Oh, if you're on the ice, it'll cost you something. Yes,
$5,000.
If I was going to say about $5K. Yeah,
$5K
yeah.
is what they got him for.
If you got a good contract, it's worth it a couple times.
No one knows the legendary vest that I'm speaking of. See,
Jim McKay.
Jim McKay. No.
Okay.
No one. There's a vest, and the person wears it, and it's legendary. Come on. And Dicka, thank you, boss. For the love
the
of
sweater
God.
vest.
For the love of God.
The sweater vest. That is the douchiest thing in clothing.
Well-
Sweater vest. No, it's the second douchiest thing in clothing.
What's
Anybody
the
know the
first?
first? Anybody? Dickie. I knew a guy used to wear. You know what a dickie is? Just have your Bloody Mary.
I know what a Dickie do is.
Yeah, no, you don't know what a dickie is?
No.
If you want to look like you're wearing a turtleneck sweater, it's the turtleneck part and then like a little cloth that goes down about to your collarbone. So you put it on under your shirt and it looks like you're wearing a sweater under your.
But it's just a little piece of cloth?
Yeah, no, it's got the collar on it. It's got it's called a dickie. I'm gonna start wearing dickies so I look fancy. So that is the douchiest piece of clothing. Second douchiest, sweater vest. Third douchiest, anyone? Parachute pants. Parachute pants.
Oh, I miss parachute pants.
I never wore parachute pants. They just looked very constricting.
No,
And-
no way.
You got any more?
As far as douchey things, no.
No. All right. Well, I met your husband. I thought there'd be a lot more. Guy is a douche. No, he's a good guy. What? Any more useless morning info?
Well, finishing this, Monday was the 40th anniversary of Super Bowl 20, and now the Chicago Bears sweater vest that Mike Ditka wore during the Bears Super Bowl on the auction block.
Really?
As of last night, the bidding, I think you could afford this.
2 bottles of Malort and a sausage. No, a big sausage. Not like a little sausage, but like a whole,
The whole damn
a
thing.
knockwurst or something. I'm not talking bratwurst or chorizo, a knockwurst. And I would go as high as 3 bottles of Malort and a knockwurst.
a little bit more than
Always,
that.
how much more?
There's still some time, too, to get in on the bidding. It doesn't end until February 7th, and as of this morning, it was at $82,000.
Nah, geez, we'll just boost it. I know a guy. We'll be fine. I got a guy that works. He does construction, and he does sanitation with the guy that cleans the toilets at the place where they keep the thing at night. And
The sweater vest will be yours.
we'll get in. I know things. All right. It is 6:37.
Sunny and 13 today.
Coming up, we'll deal with the count, and then the person here. That's not that count. We'll deal with the official count of this morning's broadcast, and also tell you how to speak in code when your brain is molding. That's all coming up live on the Cabin Fever Getaway, broadcasting live from the beautiful Secrets Huatulco with Travel Leaders Discovery Fun Jet Vacations in 95 Low Rock. Phil fell down. Not the good Phil, the FU Phil. We have multiple Phils. We have a few Pauls. There's some Cheryls, but they're not here. What else do we have? There's Pauls. Oh, I said Pauls. Did I cover most of it?
There's Brad, and then there's not Brad.
Okay, that's yeah. All right.
There's not Brad.
Not Brad.
That's not Brad.
Not Brad. Phil, not good Phil, but Big Poppy Phil, but FU Phil fell down, and he's all bent out of shape about that. Or whatever. He's got a pretty good guy. Paul has fallen. I said, how many people have fallen down? Paul raised his hand, but you can discount that because it's Paul. You're expecting. Has Leslie fallen as well? Leslie will take a tumble at some point.
Oh, don't.
Not yet?
Don't put that into the universe.
I didn't put that into there's no jinx there. That's Leslie will fall down at some point. And I hope she isn't hurt because Paul will be there to catch her and pick her up and help her or whatever. Sometimes the fall isn't, remember at the comedy show, the fall wasn't a fall, it was a jump. She jumped onto the floor. You remember that? Belly flopped onto the concrete floor to try and break the balloons, and the one balloon that she hit escaped from her. And she hit the concrete floor once again because she was the best belly flop the year that they didn't have her win, but she should have won. She was the best, most perfect belly flop with just the tip of the belly touching the arms and the legs all fully extended and bent back as far as possible, and a perfect splash comes out. But that was a concrete floor.
Yeah.
So don't, when I say Leslie's going to fall, say, oh, you jinxed her. No, it's overdue.
That's what she does.
I just stay close, Paul. But Paul will always be there to pick her up. So I said we do a daily count of how many people. I said how many people have fallen, Paul and Phil. So that's not bad. That's actually pretty good. Don't do anything major because I want to come back here. I love this resort. So is everybody else, are we loving the resort, right? Yeah. Other than Phil, who takes issue with its gravity. Somehow the gravity is stronger in his room. The count was the people here at the beginning of the morning broadcast at the Huatulco Secrets. It was drum roll. The count was 14.
Wow.
14. The highest estimate. It goes to the person who got prices righted by the mailman.
Yeah.
Who said 11. Point for the mailman. Mark the mailman mailer over there on computer. So I don't know what to do because normally this day would be. It's weird because we're only doing 4 days this year. Normally the day before the last one is the lowest number and the last one is the highest number. But this has been one of the. Is this the highest number? What did we have on Monday?
21 we had
21 on Monday. So we went 21, then 11, and then 14. So I guess we're swinging back upward.
Let's do it.
Tomorrow's the last day. Mailman, you got to go first since you got it right. We're all going to prices right, yeah.
That was mine, damn it.
The mailman goes with an 18. Leah?
19.
19. Wayner? 24? You can't recruit. You can't pay people like $1 to get up the ass crack at dawn on vacation and watch two people BS in paradise. You cannot pay people, okay? There's no telling people, hey, come to the broadcast tomorrow. We've got something special at 6 o'clock, okay? Wayne will cheat. I'm not making that up. Paul? 17. You're not using your half today. Paul is at 17, and I will prices right Wayne and say 25, and all day I'm going to be begging people to be here at 6 a.m. tomorrow. That rule just changed. As the commissioner of the league, I've changed the rules, so you can recruit. I picked 25. We will see tomorrow how many people are our final day in paradise. It is 6:48.
Sunny and 13 today, 0 tonight, 13 and sunny tomorrow. It's 4 in Racine and 0 in Mundelein.
And again, if you want to play along at home, we're not just in paradise taunting. You can play along on this game. Text in your guess for tomorrow's count to 800-223-9510. If you get it exactly right, $1 million, courtesy of Connoisseur Media, broadcasting juggernaut, and just a great company to work for. Ain't that right, mailman? We're liking it so far, man. The last people. Anyway, we will be live in moments from paradise. What are we going to do next? I had something. Do you want to talk about that code?
Yeah, we were going to talk about how to remember.
Yeah, because we've when your brain starts to turn to mush like mine sounds like at this exact moment, there's ways to fight that, and we'll share one of those with you coming up next on WIIL Rock.
We see.
of the cold and live from paradise. It's CFG with the Will Rock Morning Show. Tom and Leah live in Mexico.
I'm going to be so helpful now. When you come on the Cabin Fever Getaway, which if it's within your means, come on the Cabin Fever Getaway. If you don't absolutely love it, your money back. Some restrictions apply. All you gotta say is that, and then when they come at you, just give them some BS, and they gotta go. Oh, were you in the swimming pool? Oh, if you went in the swimming pool, I can't give you your money back. Here comes the large ball of fire, and it must be because the seasons are changing. We can't normally see it come up out of the water.
Wow.
And today we can.
Wow.
And that's because of the tilt of the Earth's axis and the change in seasons. Now, tomorrow it's going to be almost probably not quite to the middle, but probably by that big rock. So it's going to be a real good one tomorrow morning. Everybody should come out and be up for sunrise at tomorrow morning. You do not want it, right? Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah.
Leah agrees. Everyone should be up early. And if you want to here's a hint. If you want to get a good spot in the chairs, if you ever go on the Cabin Fever Getaway and it's within your means, watch where the early risers sit when they come here because they're sitting in the spots that will be shaded. So when you come early, you want to get here early tomorrow. Probably get here a little before 6, actually, if you want to have a good spot in the chairs and catch the entire sunrise. So if you know somebody that's going to be around tomorrow, tell them to be here. Some people don't even know what I'm doing right now. I'm cheating right in front of them. I'm that good. So
I know what you're doing. You're trying to get more people to the broadcast so you can hit your 25.
Well, Wayne didn't understand that's what I was. Oh, he did? Damn it. Mailman had no idea what's going on.
We're on to you.
I all knew it.
I just did the one thing they tell you not to do.
Look right at the sun?
Like for several seconds.
Well, you qualify to be president. Congratulations. It's 6:55. I kid. Lighten up, people. So we're going to tell you, we're a little behind. Coming up in a little bit, we're going to tell you if you think that your memory and your brain is mushy, there are ways there are workarounds. So we're very educational today. Sit in the shady chairs. Make sure you're here by at least 5:45 tomorrow, and we'll tell you how to fix your brain. Coming up in just a couple of minutes, it is the Will Rock Morning Show.
Sunny and 13 for today, 0 tonight. 13 and sunny tomorrow. It is 1 in Kenosha and 2 below in McHenry. Something for real ketchup lovers. Do you like ketchup?
Real ketchup lovers? No, I only love fake ketchup. I like the kind that's made out of turpentine and red paint.
No, if you are a real ketchup
if you're like an
lover.
enthusiast.
Yes, like a ketchup enthusiast.
Ketchup's like right in the middle. I mean, sriracha has like people who love you either love it or you're just not into it. Ketchup is everybody's like, meh. I know one person that Sam. Sam doesn't like ketchup.
Your son?
My son. And I don't know why. We pumped him full of it when he was little. I mean, everything we gave him, we just threw a little ketchup on. They thought it was food. So I don't know any lovers, but I do know a hater.
Okay. Well, this would not
I'm
be
not going to be a
him,
hater,
then.
Michael. I'm not going to talk about, remember Michael Jackson and the whole, anyway, go ahead.
That is on the way.
You're going to get a lot of this today, kids.
After the
I've had 2
95
mimosas.
95-second update.
I'll stop.
Have you?
Yeah.
When?
I'm 2 mimosas in the room before I came down.
That's what you were doing?
Yeah, drinking mimosas.
Okay. A Waukegan driver was taken into custody after hitting a pedestrian, seriously injuring him and fleeing the scene. Police later located and arrested the suspect. The injured victim was hospitalized with serious but non-life-threatening injuries. Will Rock Sports? Brought to you by Windy City Rooter. They drain your pipes, not your wallet. The Philadelphia 76ers rolled to a 139-122 victory over the shorthanded Milwaukee Bucks. Bucks at Washington tomorrow night. The Bulls are at the Indiana Pacers. The Minnesota Wild defeated the Chicago Blackhawks 4-3. Hawks at Pittsburgh tomorrow. Milwaukee Admirals win over the Rockford Ice Hogs. And finally, not real ketchup, but real ketchup lovers, enthusiasts.
People who are really like I would almost buy a sriracha shirt now. So that kind of somebody have like a Heinz ketchup shirt.
Right.
All right.
These people.
These people.
Or maybe you're hosting a Super Bowl party and you're thinking you might need to buy a keg. Heinz
of ketchup
has you covered now.
Wow.
A keg of
I-
ketchup.
The whole, just that volume of ketchup, right? It makes you a little ill to think about it. doesn't it?
19 and a half inches.
And then they set it out.
10-pound
That is
ketchup
big.
dispenser.
And then they set it out at the party, and it's getting warm.
You got to
in the
keep it on
keg.
ice.
Yeah, all right. And
Oh my gosh! And then
is
you
there
have
a pump? Make sure after
Yeah.
you take your ketchup, you got a pump. All right, who's doing a keg stand? Right?
Well, and then you have a party the next day to finish off the
Oh,
keg, and it's
yeah,
getting
flat.
warm.
It's
Yeah,
how does ketchup get flatter? I don't know what that is.
114 ounces of ketchup is what it's going to hold.
God. Are people going to buy it? Can you buy it at the store? Is it like a lottery for
There's
10 stupid people?
There's a contest. You got to be
Oh
join
my
this
God.
contest to get in on it.
Yeah. No,
But
I'm going to pass.
they're going to be selling them later on this year.
I'm just going to get like one of those plastic things that they hold fluids in at the hospital and just squirt a bunch of bottles in it and set it out. So there's your ketchup and put a ladle on it. A specimen. Yeah, one of the specimen things with the curved tops, and just throw it out there and say, have at it, everybody. So that's fun. That's fun. We got one of those little Heineken ones or whatever that you can put in your refrigerator.
Oh,
And
the
it's
keg?
Yeah, the little tiny
Like the
whatever.
kegerator
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. And a buddy came over and we were going to watch the Packer game. We were in New York and he was a Green Bay Packer fan. And we're like, we'll just get that. If that's not enough, I got some bottles of beer or whatever. There's enough beer in that thing to kill 4 people. We're both like, I don't know how. When are you? And I'm like, my wife, did you refill it? Did you get a second one? So imagine that, but warm ketchup on a hot summer day, right out there on the table, and you got to finish it off. As you enjoy your breakfast, burnt toast and coffee time, 7:00. It's the Will Rock Morning Show.
Will Rock Morning Show with Tom and Leah.
I kid. We're working. Why would we be drinking? It's, I had a mimosa.
I'm not judging you. I already had a bloody, and I'm about to drink a mimosa.
Mimosa, that ain't drinking. And of
Coffee?
course, 95 Will Rock and its parent company, Connoisseur Media, remind you to please drink responsibly. Even when you're in Mexico and you paid for the all-inclusive, and you just want to make sure you get your money's worth, okay? I'm just being fiscally responsible at that point. But we're having a good time. It's a beautiful resort. It's a beautiful morning. The sun is moving as far as left and right. And tomorrow morning, it is going to be a perfect sunrise. It's going to go right over that little hump in the middle there, whatever that is. It's going to be a picture tomorrow morning. So everybody,
be here.
You want to get here by at least 5:45 to get a good spot in the seats. Just let all your friends know. Nobody wants to miss that tomorrow morning. And we'll see who wins the $1 million from Connoisseur Media. No restrictions apply. And I can start the car, and I'll be warm, and I'm getting out of here. What are we talking about? Oh, the code thing. We'll talk about that coming up. If your brain is turning to mush like mine and you don't know how to
remember things.
Remember
Because I
things.
went up to you in the pool, and I said, remember this. And 3 words.
And I remembered
You
it.
remembered it, and I did not.
And because I know the tricks of having a mushy brain.
See,
so,
but I thought that what I was doing was going to help me remember it.
Well, there's finer points to all of it.
Okay.
Also, the code. You have to work on your code game because 7 out of 10 times I'll get the code and I'll be like, I have no idea what this means, and I sent it. So you have to work on your code game because you'll get really pissed at yourself. And, you'll be like, elephant fallopian tubes. What the hell does that mean? So we'll teach you how to fix your brain coming up. We're a very useful morning show. It's 7:06 live in Paradise. It's the Will Rock Morning Show. just talking about how great Huatulco is. And for 10 years, every year they ask me, where do you want to go next year? What do you want to do? And I'm like, Huatulco. Other than that, I don't care. And this year they got it done. The folks from Travel Leaders Discovery and FunJet got it, and we got to Huatulco, and we're just talking about Leah. When I talked about it on the air, I told them, I said all sorts of things like, people are not clamoring on you when you go to town. It's just you're walking around like a regular town, and the fun you have at these little places. It's just really Mexico. There's the airport. The runway is the taxiway, so you got to go do it down and back, and there's 2 planes at the airport. It's like flying in and out of Rockford, but in Mexico. It is just the best place, and it is just beautiful.
We went to town, and I don't even know what town we went to, but we were in a tree house. We were walking the streets so safely. They had, they had like a flea market type of thing, and we could buy stuff if we wanted.
Which financially makes sense.
If we wanted,
right? They're not chasing you down. They don't. Yeah.
You could drink, obviously, in the roads. It's Mexico.
Yeah.
We went into a little convenience store, and it was a 6-pack of, I don't remember what we were drinking, a beer though, and it was $7.
Yeah. I'm telling you, Huatulco it's on my list for next year. So.
There's more too that happened. Dinner was $35 for the 2 of us, and I mean it's just it was crazy, and it was the best food I've ever had.
It's real Mexico.
Oh my gosh,
it's Mexico. Yeah,
I can't say, and everyone was so nice. I can't say enough.
The people are wonderful, but it all smells like poop. So please don't come here. We don't want anybody else coming here.
So that's
it's
the other
a horrible,
thing.
horrible place. Do not book a trip here because I don't want more people coming. So no, but I would like to share. What's the other? Oh, the other place smells like poop.
The other one does, yeah.
Oh, okay. No, it is just, but it's perfect. It is, and anybody disagree? Right? Anybody think that? Yeah, there's some things that are wrong. I mean, my mimosa's got a drink gone out of it, so I'll have to get another. But we'll fix that. It's 7:16.
Sunny, 13 for today, 0 tonight, 13 and sunny for tomorrow. It's 4 in Waukegan and 1 in Woodstock.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
Yeah.
Coming up next, your brain will still turn to mush, but how to trick people into thinking it isn't turning into mush. Just one of the ways. There are many tricks, and an important one coming up next on Will Rock.
Plumber.
Toes in the sand, drinks in hand. Live from CFG, it's Tom and Leah, the Will Rock Morning Show.
Oh, no.
Mimosa
no.
down. We have a mimosa down.
No.
We've lost a mimosa into the power strip. It's been a great broadcast. We'll talk to you Monday morning, bright and early, 5 till 10 on Will Rock.
No. We're
Wayne,
fine.
Wayne
We're
has
fine.
sprung into action.
Yeah.
The technicalities have been mitigated to.
If only it wasn't so pulpy, we wouldn't be in
the
that.
damn now people are complaining. This is a complaint, Michelle, about this resort. The people are saying that the orange juice is too pulpy, and I'm like, yeah, you know what? They're getting it out of these round things that come off the trees, and they're cutting them and they're squeezing the juice out of them. And then the orange juice is pulpy. This is not the stuff out of the can like at home.
Wait a second, time out. Is there really people complaining? Are there really people complaining about pulpy orange juice?
Well,
I made the joke because of now there's just chunks of.
There are people somewhere squeezing oranges for
Yes,
you.
doing the Lord's work.
And
I
it is,
appreciate
and I
them.
guarantee you, there's a guy with towels right there. The real tragedy is she spilled her mimosa. So,
Yeah.
what is this fellow's name? Enos. Enos. I like that. You don't meet a lot of Enoses, and that's not how we would spell it. We'd spell it Enis. I think. Yeah. But it's Enos. Oh, but it's Enos, really. Yeah.
Enos.
Yeah. It's a family name. You got an Uncle Enos or your dad. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. See, they do that. They do that. So if anybody's having any children and they want to take Thomas or whatever, that's fine. Because I don't, I think Sam's going to continue living the bachelor life. Are we on? Yeah?
Yes, we're
All right,
on.
all right.
Can we do this now?
Yes.
Okay.
I was just waiting for them to get
Yeah,
done,
it's done.
banging on the table and cleaning up your orange juice. Good, Wayne. Good job.
Thank you, Wayne.
That Wayne, he knows what he's doing.
He's my mimosa cleaner.
So when you get older, there's all sorts of things you do, like when you're making a sentence up and you forget a word you're about to use. You don't know the word you want to use. You can find an alternate word and slide it in there. And I'm still pretty fast that I can throw the alternate word in almost seamlessly. There's maybe just a little bit of a gap to where the word would go. That's a good one. But this other one is when you want to remember something and you're getting drunk in a pool bar.
Yes, like we were yesterday
At
and
a
the
resort.
day before and the day before.
You go up to Tom and out of the blue, what do you say?
Oh, I told you to remember. Oh my gosh, I already forgot
can't
it
do
again.
You still can't do it.
I did
I
alliteration.
I just told you this morning.
I did alliteration, so I had all three were B's, and it's boy. I know boys in there. Boy. Oh, I kept wanting to say bitch, but it's not. It's not bitch.
So
Boy.
anyway, you came up to me, and your younger brain has some kind of system you're trying to use, and it doesn't work. But my older brain has a system.
And you remembered
and
it.
I remembered it. So
what is it?
I think it's a better. I'm waiting to see if you remember it.
Boy, bottom.
No.
Boy, board.
You give up? You give
board
up?
boy, board boy.
You give up?
Bird bath boy.
There it
Bird
is.
bath boy.
She didn't get it.
Does anyone know why I wanted to remember bird bath boy?
Now, this is the second part of this lesson.
Yeah.
The first part is how to remember it. I drew myself a picture in my head. I didn't do alliteration.
Okay.
I had my son Sam sitting on a bird bath in a picture in my head. And I'm like, what is he? Oh, he's the bird
he's the
bath
bird bath
boy.
boy.
So I had a picture in my
So
head.
you draw a
For
picture
some
in your
reason, the
head.
picture works better than for me. I don't
Okay.
know if that's for you or whatever. And the second part, to remember what it means is you have to send better notes.
Yeah.
I send myself like 3-word notes like that all the time, and I'll look at it and I'll be like, what does spleen aardvark rutabaga mean? You know? I'm like, that is not a thing.
I know it
So-
has to do with my husband, and it was that a couple of nights ago. Was anyone with Ryan when he did this? He decided the bird bath that's in between the sports bar and I don't know what the theater. There's like a long. It looks like what are the things that you set up in your yard and it ruins the grass? Slip and slide. It looks like
Argentinians?
it looks like a slip and slide. And Ryan threw out his like hat, keys, whatever he had in his pockets, and he he went through the bird bath like a slip and slide.
And he's the bird bath boy.
Bird bath boy.
He's the bird, and you wanted to tell that story, and there it worked. It worked, so
It
it's
did.
not horrible.
Yeah.
You just couldn't remember.
I
the
couldn't
things.
remember the bird bath
Yeah,
boy part.
draw a picture and make a little bit better notes because you.
But like that sums it up. He's a bird bath boy.
Yeah, is there video or anything?
That's what I asked. No,
You
no
can-
video. Like it happens so fast. It's like me going through the secret door.
You heard it, and it was over.
there
But
it
it was
was.
over before it started. Like when we went down the snowy hill at the brewery place, and Sean fell on his
Yeah.
ass. I just happened to be recording because, I
You
knew he
knew it
was
was
going to
gonna
fall on his
happen, yeah.
ass. Yeah, so that's the kind of fun that you can have on the Cabin Fever
But then
Getaway
listen.
that you wouldn't have like if you just came to an all-inclusive by yourself. You need to go in a little bit bigger group because somebody's going to be the bird bath boy.
And we thought, and I didn't tell this part of the story on the air, when Miley Cyrus, aka my husband, came in like a wrecking ball. The end part of that story is that he had an accident, right?
I thought you weren't going to tell us on the air. Did you ask him?
Well,
because
because I don't think he had an accident. I think that he was soaked from the bird bath and didn't forgot that he had done that.
So the bird bath made him smell like he peed on
Not
himself.
smell, but he was wet. So he came into the room sopping wet, and
Yeah.
I think that he had a moment where he's like,
I can't get beyond sliding around in bird poop. I'm sorry.
well, it's not an actual it's not
snuggling
an
up
actual
against you.
bird bath, but that's what it looks like.
Well, if it looks like it to humans, I'm going to think that the birds might see it that way too. You know, hey, Bobby, what do you want to do? Let's go down, get our feet wet and maybe take a poop. All right, yeah. Hey, look at that dude. He's sliding in my toilet. Buddy, I pooped there. Oh, these humans, I tell you, they're going to be gone soon. 7:26.
Sunny and 13 today.
And if you come to the Cabin Fever Getaway, there are talking birds. It's incredible. You have to come on the Cabin Fever Getaway. Call Travel Leaders Discovery. Is it 833TL Trips? I believe it is. Or check them out online. And with Fun Jet Vacations, they can get you here, and you can slide around in bird poop with 95 WIIL Rock the Rock Station. That's the selling point. Will Rock, the Rock Station. Tom and Leah, stop looking at my butt, everybody. The Will Rock Morning Show. We're live in Huatulco. Yay! Is that too much me?
Yeah, that's too much you. Ow.
Sorry.
It's all too much you, but that was really aggressive.
It's my birthday. Let it go.
Your birthday is done.
I do not celebrate my birthday. Duco would celebrate his birthday month. I've never done that, so I have a few saved up. So this is my birthday,
This is your
second
birthday.
day today.
Okay. Day 2. Tom's birthday. 60.
All right. Paul is wearing his hat again from the Monsters, Inc.
Yes, it's my birthday hat.
When
Is
your
it today
birthday,
your
Paul?
birthday?
November.
Okay.
So as you see, some people have saved up birthday months and are still doing that. So
Fair.
I'm not the only one. Thanks for having my back, Paul.
Only live once.
Cheesecake Matt, I was going to message you last night, but I fell asleep. We were going to go yesterday to Don Porfirio. I still have not been. Sam went to town with everybody and had a party night last night.
He did too.
And I laid down in my bed and went to sleep. So tonight, maybe Don Porfirio.
Nah, I don't think so. Maybe tattoos, but no.
Why are you not going to Don Porfirio?
Because he went with us.
I was expecting you to come last night.
Yeah, it was way too late.
Matt,
You guys,
did we not have the best time ever?
I believe that. I've been on these things. I know. I've done what you did last night.
Not with the people I did.
Yes, I did with the people
no,
you did.
No,
so.
you weren't with Matt and Billy.
Yeah. Oh, Matt.
Matt and Billy,
brought
man.
the party. His shirt says I was drunk, so it's not just cheesecakes he has sex with, apparently. What's that?
I was going to cross it out and put still in there.
Here,
There you
wait
go.
a second, Tom, while you're still by Matt, I have questions.
But you guys didn't go to Don Porfirio, did you?
No, we went to...
You don't know what the hell you're missing. Anyway, I'm going tonight. Did you? You drop Scott there? I was there. Okay. What? What are your questions?
No, she had questions.
I'm waiting for him.
Well, I didn't know if you were done talking or not. I can't see you. So, do you remember all of the things I told you to remember last night? Yeah. You do? Wow.
Was it Bird Bath Boy?
No, it was weed, lizard, done. It was one of them.
Is it always three? Is it always 3-word codes?
Weed, lizard,
Say
what?
it again.
Weed, lizard, done.
Weed, lizard, done. Jeopardy think music.
Done.
You have until the end of the
I don't know
music.
what the done part is.
You have until the end of the Jeopardy think music to figure it out, or you lose. Da, na, na, na,
Weed,
na,
lizard,
na,
done. I know what the weed and the lizard part are. Done? Oh, weed, lizard, done. I thought there was a third thing. Okay, I got it.
Not.
Frisbee nuts. That was another one. Frisbee nuts. That might be the
Let's do one at a time. What are the words, Matt?
weed.
Weed, lizard, done. What did it mean?
It was Meg. She was in her purse trying to find something. And
Weed.
she's like, I got my weed that
Yeah.
was given to her by the locals. Drugs bad. She had her weed, and then she had this little lizard that she bought from, again, the locals that was wearing like a harness on a walker.
Okay.
It's not a real lizard, but she's...
Thank you.
She's...
Very helpful.
She's saying out loud, she's like, all right, weed, lizard, done. Like, she was checking her purse to make sure she had everything. And it was the strangest, like, weed, got it, lizard, got it, done. Now we can go. She was making sure she had everything. Weed, lizard, done.
That was a lot of work. And I guess you had to be there. Matt and I said that at the same time. You had to be
It was
there.
so
Weed,
funny.
lizard, done. I bet it was. You had to be there. That's why listen to me. That's why you got to go on a cabin fever getaway,
Weed,
right?
lizard, done, yeah.
All right, cheesecake, Matt. You're going to Don Porfirio, and you're going to tell me it's
Frisbee nuts.
all right. The next code was frisbee nuts. We'll come back from the break, find out what that means next. Frisbee nuts on the Will Rock Morning Show.
It is time for...
We don't have to do the news. Okay, we'll do the news.
Well, I mean, it's all in there already.
All right, go ahead. We got the music loaded. We might as well do it.
It's time for the 95 WIIL Rock 95-second update. 4 people in North Chicago were arrested after police executing a search warrant found drugs, an AR-15 rifle, and 2 handguns inside a home where a toddler lives. All 4 suspects were taken into custody, and the illegal firearms and narcotics were seized by authorities. WIIL Rock Sports. Brought to you by Plumbers and Steam Fitters, UA Local 118. Looking for her higher pay and better benefits? Go to
Is that
ualocal118.com.
your porn cell? Are you looking for?
Are you looking for?
Hey, what do you need?
I was trying to figure out which one of the 4 I haven't done yet because there's different taglines, and with us not in the studio, I have to remember it all. And as you've seen the last hour, I can't remember anything. So,
I mean, if you need
the fact that I can remember which line I've done for our sponsor and which one I haven't is kind of
I
impressive.
can do plumbing for you, but I don't have any money to pay. So what will we work out?
They always work something out, and in the end, it works out for both of them.
Everybody's
everyone's happy.
pipes are drained. Yeah.
Philadelphia 76ers win over the shorthanded Milwaukee Bucks. Bucks at Washington on Thursday night. Bulls are at the Indiana Pacers. The Minnesota Wild defeated the Chicago Blackhawks 4-3. Hawks at Pittsburgh on Thursday. Milwaukee Admirals win over the Rockford Ice Hogs.
All right, coming up, what is the next code? What is it?
Frisbee nuts.
Frisbee nuts.
Frisbee nuts.
Frisbee. I get every weekend. This is only a 2-word code, Leah. Uh-oh.
I know.
Well,
Frisbee.
it's still only one word, Leah.
I know, but some
syllables
people-
aren't word. So you need your thing to be 3 syllables total, maybe.
Frisbee nuts.
Nuts. Okay, all right. That's fine, because the other ones were all 1-syllable words, so maybe it's the syllables.
Yeah. I don't know what it is.
And we'll see if it works. We'll see if it works with Frisbee nuts coming up next on the Will Rock Morning Show.
With Tom and Leah, live from Cabin Fever Getaway.
We were just looking at videos of Leah's son Cooper wrestling. He's 10-0.
10-0, yeah. His 10th match
Yeah,
yesterday,
yeah.
10-0, yeah. Shout out to the people. Shout out to the bus driver, the sports activity bus driver back at home that has no idea who Cooper or I are. Yeah, who Cooper are. And he took a video and cheered him on and had it sent to us.
Well, he heard Cooper's mom is a pirate, so he had to do it. Arr, arr. But that's the thing on the Cabin Fever Getaway. You might miss something at home if you got kids, and I can see if you have like a little baby at home or whatever. But
it's hard to leave.
But you gotta, it's hard. You're gonna miss things and you gotta do the logistics on it. So good on you.
It's a lot of work, and shout out to my oldest, my 18-year-old that's been holding it down at home, making sure the house doesn't. Well, no, because my mom goes in the morning. Shout out to her too. She goes to get the kids out on the bus.
Yeah, but there's like 40 of them, and they're sleeping on your carpet, and it's sticky with beer anyway. But good. Yeah, good on everybody back home holding the fort down. Yeah. So shout out to them. Feeding the dogs.
It does. It takes a village, man.
Yeah, watering the kids or whatever you got to do. Getting the crops in. I don't know. It is 7:39.
Frisbee nuts.
We're going to tell you about Frisbee nuts, which is another code word. Do you know what it is?
I know exactly what it is.
All right, what is frisbee nuts?
So I talked about it earlier. We went. Okay, so our plan. We're getting tattoos while we're here. Okay.
Okay.
Didn't happen last night because they were doing a full sleeve on a guy.
Okay.
Tattoos very cheap in Mexico.
Thank
by the
God,
way.
because my son Sam was there. I mean, his mother and I have been apart almost a decade, and have been relatively quiet. We haven't had much interactions, but I think that would have caused a bad interaction.
No, he wasn't with us for this tattoo, and it's
Okay.
we're getting.
Okay.
I'm not even going to tell you what we're getting because it was the highest thought I think I might have ever had in my entire life, but it's also brilliant. So I'm going to wait until we get the actual tattoos to explain it on the air.
What frisbee golf is?
No.
Frisbee nuts?
Well, we ended up with frisbee nuts because we didn't get a tattoo because the guy told us, just walk a couple blocks down and it's underground at this hotel. So we get to this hotel and we ask the lady in the area, the lobby.
Most of your best hotels to go to at night in a new city are underground. This is probably not a good decision.
It didn't end up happening, and thankfully, Meg pulled the plug several times. Joel was like, no, we are going underground to this hotel. But the lady couldn't tell us where it was, and we're walking, and now we're like blocks off of the square, and we're like, still felt safe, but also just a little dark. I mean, there were a lot of people out. There was not a lot of light and life.
All
so
right.
I'm like, well, we should probably walk a little bit closer to the square, but this is how we ended up. Again, everything happens for a reason, and I hate that saying so much, but it does. And we ended up at that treehouse that I told you about.
Treehouse bar.
The treehouse bar, and they served us frisbee nuts. It was like nuts on a frisbee platter.
They had a frisbee as a carrying thing.
And they were nuts, but they were the most...
something you ordered?
It was like...
They brought you a platter of frisbee
nuts.
Well, it's like when you go to a Mexican place, they bring you,
the
chips and salsa.
salsa.
This is what fell out of their tree.
Yes, it was frisbee nuts, and it was like tossed in like a, right, Bill? Like a lime, spicy...
Did you eat it? It was
Yes,
good?
we ate it. We questioned whether or not we should eat it. We questioned if we should be sitting in this tree house.
So if you go to town,
it might not be there tomorrow.
Look for the rickety tree house and ask for the frisbee nuts.
Yes.
All right. That's a very good lesson for anybody that comes to Huatulco.
Oh, it was so fun.
And a good device.
The beers were cheap. The locals were very friendly.
Yeah, no, you should. Have you ever seen them go to the underground hotel in the middle of the night in the new town in the dark? It's a brilliant idea. I want you, when we get home, this is going to go to the top of the list of movies you should watch, is Hostel, okay?
I've seen Hostel.
Okay, well, you were living it. You were almost living it, or you wake up and it's Saw. Leah, I have put the key to the door in Ryan's butt.
I do have a question, though, because off of the square where we were at, a couple blocks away, there were cars in the street, but they were covered. What is that? Why do they cover their cars here?
The sun damage to the paint, maybe?
Okay.
I don't know. That's a guess.
It looked like maybe the covers had been on there for a couple of years.
Got on their, or maybe they have stupid car thieves, and if you cover them up, they don't get stolen. You want to go steal a car? Yeah, I don't see any. I heard there are a whole bunch down here. I don't know. Want to go back to the bar? Yeah, let's go back to the bar. Let's go get some frisbee nuts. Sounds delicious. 7:43 live in Paradise. 95 WIIL Rock, the rock station.
Cheers.
It's 7:47.
Sunny and 13 today, 0 tonight, 13 and sunny tomorrow. It's 1 in Palatine and 1 in Zion.
This is not a news break.
No.
Correct? All right.
No,
All
it
right.
is
We're
not.
going to I have a thing that I need to talk to you guys about, and I think we should address it while the witnesses are here because Mark, the mailman, mailer may be getting fired when we get back. So, yeah. From what? From your run? No, your run won't get you fired. That's just embarrassing. Did anybody have you run before? Is this the first time you've ever run? He looked like
He does not run.
He
you can
was
tell.
flailing.
Well, and he was like,
doing.
and he even said, I told him not to run, and he was like, oh, thanks. I'm like, no, it was not. It looks like you've never done that.
It was
sport
elegant,
before.
and I'm in sandals.
It
It's
was
the sandals.
not elegant.
It's the sandals.
Yeah, it was the footwear boss.
What's a word opposite of elegant?
Not elegant.
Okay,
Yeah,
not
yeah,
elegant
yeah,
was what you.
Yeah, you're both fired.
Okay.
Doesn't matter. None of your decisions make it anymore because of the big the problem. So we'll talk about the problem. It may tear a hole in the entire Little Rock community and what is the new company? Connoisseur Media. Connoisseur Media remind you, and Will Rock remind you, please drink responsibly. We're on vacation. Leah's had 12 mimosas. I've had 2. It's your standard day on the Will Rock Morning Show. But please drink responsibly. I don't care. I'm not your mother. You're grown-ups. Figure it out for yourself, okay? Just don't be a jagoff. And that's the more you know from the Will Rock Morning Show.
New year.
All right, 7:55. Will Rock Morning Show. Tom and Leah broadcasting from the beautiful Secrets Huatulco with Travel Leaders Discovery and Fun Jet Vacations. Coming up, the final moments of Mark the Mailman mailer here at the radio station. Some major issues, both with her and with me.
Ooh.
Yeah. No, yeah. Intrigued, you should be afraid. I'm telling you, this is the end for you.
I think he knows it's the end for us,
We'll
if
say,
anyone.
all right, it's 7:56.
Sunny and 13 for today, 0 tonight, 13 and sunny tomorrow. It is 1 in Gurnee and 0 in Crystal Lake. I don't even want to tease this term that's trending right now because it's been around for a long time, and I want to see if you know what the term is.
All right.
But it's a good payout for not just you or me, all of us, everyone, the term that is trending. That is on the way after the 95 WIIL Rock, 95 second update. Illinois lawmakers are proposing Marin's Law to require pedestrian train gates near schools in honor of 17-year-old Marin Laxon of Barrington, who was fatally struck by a train while walking to school 2 years ago. WIIL Rock Sports. Brought to you by Windy City Router. They drain your pipes, not your wallet. I'm at that point of the day where I can barely see my computer screen, so if it sounds like I don't speak well more than usual, that is why.
That's about what it sounds like.
Okay, cool. Philadelphia 76ers rolled to a 139-122 victory over the shorthanded Milwaukee Bucks. Bucks at Washington on Thursday night. Bulls are at the Indiana Pacers. The Minnesota Wild defeated the Chicago Blackhawks 4-3. Hawks at Pittsburgh on Thursday. Milwaukee Admirals win over the Rockford Ice Hogs. And finally, this term is trending, and it makes me hungry. But apparently it's been around for a while, so I want to know if you know what peanut butter raise means.
Peanut butter
raise, because you know all the stupid things. Like you.
Thank you.
Well, you do. You know like a little bit about a lot.
My knowledge is a mile wide and an inch deep.
So peanut butter raise, is it in your mile inch?
Peanut butter raise. Spell raise. Can you spell it?
R-A-I-S-E.
Okay, raise. Peanut butter
raise.
Country of origin?
Okay.
All right, can you use it in a sentence? Then I'll say.
The term peanut butter raise is trending.
That was very, very helpful. Now I think I have it. It's when you put peanut butter on your genitals and it gives you excitement. Yes.
It's peanut butter, no hands.
Yes,
and usually you need a puppy around.
That poor dog. That poor dog. Anyway.
No, it comes, this report from payscale.com says that if you get a pay bump this year in 2026, there's a good chance it will be of the peanut butter variety. Again, is this not helping you?
It's enough to pay for a jar of peanut butter? Is that what it is?
A peanut butter raise.
That's the only raise we get in radio is we actually get a jar of peanut butter every year.
What is it that you get when you redo
I
your...
get chips and salsa. When I re-sign my contract every 2 years, they give me a... And all it was the first re-up I did ever, the first renewal. I went in and the general manager had some salsa and some chips on her desk. And I'm like, what's with the... She's like, somebody gave me that. You want it? I'm like, signing bonus. And I grabbed it and I took it. And then the next time I had a contract, she brought chips and salsa.
I love that.
And she's like...
That's a great story.
No, that means I have a crappy agent.
Oh.
That's my signing bonus. Carl does get me some really interesting salsas. So it's been a good... I need a new agent is all that means.
Well, the peanut butter raise is not you getting actual peanut butter. It's all of us. And it's when a company spreads money out evenly across the staff.
Everybody gets,
Yeah, spreading peanut butter on bread.
Is it percentage or is it dollar amount? Because if it's dollar amount, it's the people at the bottom are really doing well. But if it's percentage, the people at the top are really doing well.
Of the companies polled in this, the average pay bump plan for this year, 3.5%.
Oh, yeah.
So basically costs
a jar of peanut butter. Yeah. Every check, you'll be like, well, after taxes, I can get a jar. No, I mean, good.
The brand name,
Brand name and the big one, not the little one, the big one.
Peanut butter's expensive,
hell
man.
Hell yes. That's why I only fed my kids ketchup, big vats of ketchup. Call back. It's 8 o'clock. We're live in Huatulco, Will Rock Morning Show.
You know that
Talking about Leah being my favorite co-host, and she is. Let's give it up for Leah, everybody.
Yay.
She had to endure the entire show up to this point with a loaner hat. Let's hear it for the mailman for
Thank
loaning
you,
his hat
Mark.
out.
I sweat all over that thing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And that's what
Moist.
Yeah, more of you. How moist you are for nice. Yeah, very nice. That leads us to what we were going to talk about. So you got your hat. We're ready to go.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Mark's second job.
Yeah. You can't say that to him.
I almost took a picture of it. At least I didn't do that.
Oh, that would be bad. And send it to him. Yeah, then you're done. That's the end of you. That's
no,
the
I
end.
wouldn't have sent it. I'm not that stupid.
Okay, all right.
I would have just showed him. Like,
hey, I know people who are that stupid and have left a trail of destruction that could easily get at everybody. Anyway, you're smart enough to not take or send the picture. Good job.
Thank you.
But the fact that you're having a conversation, we had this sexual harassment training, and it's really basic. It's Bob and Sally are sitting at a desk. Should Bob, A, say hi, Sally, or B, grab her by the bazooms? And it's like if you get like more than 100 wrong, you got to take it again. So Bob and Sally are my coworkers that I work with, and they're on the trip. I'm not going to say who Bob and Sally are, but Sally is saying, on one of the multiple porn
There's
channels
3
we've been provided with here
adult channels
on channel 32. So we remember that squiggly line from when we were kids, but they're not scrambled. Sally saw someone who looked exactly like Bob, who happens to be her boss, and she said, she told Bob this, and I'm sitting there, and I felt uncomfortable. I will
did
tell
you?
that. Yes, yeah. I wasn't in the porn. I couldn't join in. Was there a radio motif? Whatever. No. So the guy looked like your boss, Bob.
He did.
Wow.
Anyone else turn that on last night?
Anybody else see the mailman on Channel 32 last night? Where it gets creepy is she then spent an hour arguing with the front desk people about demanding a schedule for those channels so she could find out when that one would rerun.
When does it come back?
Well, if you're me and you're the only one at the romantic resort without a girl, you know the schedule by heart. So,
you are not alone.
yeah,
Cheesecake Matt.
Yeah.
He's got Billy. You guys are sharing a room, right?
Cheesecake Matt and Billy want me to join their throuple?
Yeah.
Oh,
sure.
Okay. All right.
They have to do the pooping peek-a-poop is what it's called in our hotel rooms.
That could take so many meanings. I don't want to think about what it would mean with Billy and Cheesecake Matt and me, peek-a-poop. So we'll move on. I'm not quite there yet, Leah. Thank you. It's 8:06.
Oh, sunny and 13 today.
Why the boss is getting fired, that was from Leah. Now, why the boss is getting fired from me, which also involves poop, coming up on the Will Rock Morning Show. me some slack over here. I'm dying.
We're all dying.
Exactly.
Spoiler
the
alert.
sooner you figure that out, the better your life will be.
Yep.
You think you have it figured out and you don't. Eventually, you'll be like, oh, crap, here it comes. Every day, thank you for the plate of bacon, John. This is probably the best resort bacon I've ever had. Because it's very sketchy. At some resorts, the bacon is not, I don't even know what it is. This is
bacon.
This is a little taste of home right here. These are freedom strips. So good. But also, we talked about my doctor said I just a little bit of just a touch of heart disease. Here there.
A touch of heart disease.
Which isn't like a medical. I don't even know if he's a doctor. So I'm having a plate of bacon every day. Now, Paul noticed that every day there are like 3 vultures who hang out in the tree behind us, and we're wondering why they hung out in that tree. And I conjectured that they see my plate of bacon, and I might be the one falling over dead. So thank you to everybody who's been bringing me plates of bacon over the years. I've never ordered a plate of bacon. I don't know how it started as a thing, but I love it. Right? Is it not the best?
Plate of bacon is the best because I get to have some too.
Right. You eat like an amount of bacon a person should eat, and I eat the rest. So I'm not going to waste bacon. Come on the Cabin Fever Getaway. Unlimited bacon.
Bacon for days.
Some bacon is spot on. I say this might be better bacon than any other bacon I've had as far as bacon goes, right? This is good bacon. It matters to people, and I think that it's important that we look into that. So come to the beautiful Secrets Huatulco with Travel Leaders, Discovery, and Fun Jet Vacations and get the bacon.
And eat the bacon.
Yeah. I don't know. Is this, what do you want? Oh, we're going to find out what he did to me. We know what he did to you with his sexy run and his, I'm in porn now. What the boss, that's what he did to Leah. What he did to me on this trip that's very inappropriate, and we'll talk about that next on Will Rock.
Hey, it's Emily.
Live from the Cabin Fever Getaway, it's the Will Rock Morning Show with Tom and Leah.
Like any journalistic integrity organization, we when we make mistakes, we do like to broadcast corrections. So on the show this morning, we inaccurately named it Weed
Lizard.
Done. And Meg just showed up, and it is not that. What is it?
Duck.
Duck. Weed,
Lizard, duck.
Okay.
Those were all things in her purse that she had to move around to make sure that she had like her phone or something.
She had a duck in her purse.
And a lizard.
And were any of them actual live animals? Because they are not going to let you back in America. You cannot do that.
We'll find out Friday.
Be very careful. I found a small clam one time, very small, about the size, a little bigger than a dime. And I found it on the beach, and I put it in the pouch of my backpack, and I went out to breakfast, and when I came back 45 minutes later, the entire suite smelled of death. The clam died in my bag, and it was a little tiny clam, and the entire room smelled like I had murdered staff in there or whatever. And it's my bag that has been on all my journeys with me, this ugly black bag I carry. It's been around the world, and for about 6 months, it smelled like a corpse. And I traveled with it, and people looked at me, and I just looked at them, and I was like, you don't want to know. But it was this little tiny clam. So, Meg, don't take any ducks or lizards home, okay? Those little geckos are so cute, and you just think, you know what? I'll put it in a Ziploc bag. I'll make a little tiny hole in the Ziploc bag, and I'll put it in my purse.
Did the lizard make it down this morning? I wish it did too.
You
have to see the lizard.
What is it?
It's like a harness, and it's on a leash, and you can walk it.
And what? It's like a little toy walking lizard leash harness.
Kind of.
You are a kinky woman. Yeah. And what about the duck? What are you doing to that? That's just cool. That is.
I got a cat.
All right, I bet you do. Again, kudos to Leah, who's probably the best mother I know, and another way to prove that, she makes the best toast with the perfect amount of margarine and the perfect amount of jelly, and she cuts it into little triangles, and she gave it to me. So let's hear it for being a great mom.
Aw. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Also, I wet my bed last night. Problem, just go strip the sheets. Don't tell anybody. The thing that the boss and me, though, you're on, we talk about poop a lot on the show, and it's not for the sake of talking about poop, okay? It's just humans talk about poop a lot. It's a real thing. And when you go on vacation, you talk about poop more because you poop more. So it's kind of a self-fulfilling prophecy. This is inappropriate. He comes up to me this morning, and he says, I'm going to the bathroom and I'm going to do my thing. He goes, if you know that it's one of our people in the stall next to them, do you strike up a conversation? And I'm like, I don't think you can talk to me about pooping. I don't think you can do that. I don't believe that to be appropriate.
It was not in the HR training.
But that's where you go to meet men, I think. You tap your foot under the stall, that means, hi, how you doing? That one congressman got busted for that. And he's like, no, I was just asking for toilet paper. Okay, whatever. No, I will not meet you in the bathroom stalls, boss.
I think a lot for me, it's just killing time. I get bored.
Still, I'm not going to meet you there. I don't care how exciting you think I'm going to make your life. I'm not going to do it, okay? So that's strike 2 on you. Let's remember that. And when we talk about poop on the show, it is though everybody has like a poop story on the vacation or whatever. So everybody's got something going on, and I gotta tell you, here I'm pretty regular. So I mean, kudos to the resort and their food. You know?
It was regular, but I'm just saying, I looked over to the stall next to me. I saw the sandals. I knew who it was.
Do you talk to them?
So then I felt awkward if I didn't say hi.
Right. If they knew who I think you let them start.
Well, especially, let me interject here as a woman, especially as being men, because you guys are only doing one thing if you're sitting in there. Like if I were to go in.
What the hell are you doing?
I can be peeing if I'm in the stall.
We pee in there, too.
Do you?
We don't hold our urine for the urinal.
But, okay.
The urine must go in the urinal. I put some in the toilet. Oh, no. Hopefully the sensor's broken. We don't want the urine police showing up.
You know what I'm saying. If guys go into a stall, they aren't just peeing. They're pooping. So as a woman, yes, if I go into a stall and I see Meg's shoes, I'll be like, oh, hey, Meg, next to you. But we're not pooping necessarily. We could be.
So you won't talk to Meg when you're pooping, only when you're peeing.
I'm just saying we say hi to each other.
Well, yes, and if you go into a women's room, it's very, not that I know firsthand, it's very loud and there's conversations and yelling and you're fighting about guys. And I mean, it's like a carnival in there.
No, we're usually complimenting each other.
If you're right, and fake compliments, I know. Oh, I like your shoes, bitch. But in a men's room, it is stone cold quiet, and it's very specific who you will talk to, who you will acknowledge visually. That's why the troughs at Wrigley Field are like a rite of passage and a test of your manhood or whatever. So to answer your question, boss, no, I don't talk to somebody I'm pooping next to. I don't care if it's my family member or Doug. What, Doug?
Why do women have couches in their bathroom?
Why are there couches in your... Doug, why are you in the women's room? But they do. It's like a social event. They go together. We go to do our business, keep our mouth shut, and move on with our life. So there you go. But there are people like, I have my bleep list, the S word, and that's people I'll talk to when I'm on the phone. If they're calling and I see their name and I'm doing that, I'm number
You'll
two.
answer.
I'll answer, and I'm
wow,
like,
what a list to be on.
You're on my S list. Yeah, I've talked to you.
Oh, I know I
Yeah.
am.
Yeah, when you find out, it's a very, very glorifying moment for you. You're like, wow, I've made it. So there you go. It's 8:24.
Sunny and 13 today.
Well, if anybody sees these in the stall next to you, say hi, okay?
All right, there you go. There you go. And also he wants to make out with you. 95 Will Rock, the Rock Station. That's Michelle from Travel Leader. She's an intern there. It's her first trip, so she's working her way up. You keep hustling, kid. You keep hustling. You might get a paid gig. That's Michelle from Travel Leaders. She just came up here. I got a massage because I didn't know I'm incapable of doing such things. She helped Leah with some travel, and apparently the boys are getting like eggs and stuff. So there you go, right?
Nice.
Little breakfast for the road crew, mailman and Wayner. So how we doing? We're up on TomTube. Everything good, Wayner? Everything sounding good? Yeah.
It doesn't sound great, but it is what it is.
Ain't much of a radio show. Thanks for joining me on We Suck Island. I appreciate that. Wayner, did you go out late last night? Everybody else has last night stories, and we haven't heard from Wayne much on.
I stayed out a little bit later than I should.
I hear that about you every night, Wayne. Yet every morning we're set up. Here we are, good to go. Have you missed one? Have you ever missed one from this is your fifth trip? Sixth?
Fifth.
Have you ever been late or missed? Or in the Dells? In the
Dells.
Dells.
The Dells is another story, but
that
here,
was awesome.
I never missed.
Because you drank the Dells out of
everything.
Twisted teas.
Twisted tea.
Probably.
Yeah. What do you? Hey, congratulations on that high school graduation.
Right.
It was, give me a twisted tea. So how about here? What have you done? What's been crazy? Is Annie having fun? Your wife's getting around again. Good.
She's doing okay, but I think she's overdoing it. Like
Yeah.
her left knee started bothering her, and she's like, she hasn't made it down this morning.
Yeah.
But she's doing okay as far as getting around with the broken ankle.
What about
and
you?
everything
You
else.
done anything crazy or?
I saw way more of the sun than I should have.
Oh yeah, you got some fun. And who yelled at you about wearing sunscreen? Everyone.
His hands though are like third-degree burns.
Because I was two-fisting in the pool.
Yeah.
Like
now
this.
I've got red.
Yeah.
On the top of my hand and then
when
down
you
my
use
wrist.
your fist in certain ways, the Lord marks you as a
Yeah,
sinner.
exactly.
Yeah, and that's what that is. That is the red mark of redemption.
Right.
Yes,
You
the
should not
scarlet letter, the scarlet knuckle.
Right.
Goody, Wayne. Anyway.
Do not two-fist in the pool
Hawthorne
without
references?
sunscreen.
Anyone? No? All right. What? Go ahead.
Wayne had the best line for me so far on vacation. So Wayne, 2 days ago, right? Whatever day that was, when he burned himself and got all down, he's playing beer pong in the pool. So I'm watching the game. Wayne hits 0 cups for the entire game. I think he was playing Michelle. She got all 10. Wayne
Travel
hit,
leaders. That's all. She's been drunk the whole time. I don't know how they let an intern be drunk the whole trip, but whatever.
So we're at the end of the game, and Michelle said to Wayne, how many cups do you see? And Wayne looked down and he said, all of them.
It's a good game. That's a good game.
I
think with beer pong, you either do or you don't with that game. You can hit it or you cannot. And there are people who are very competitive and good at it, and you're not one of them, Wayne. It's okay.
I guess not.
You'll find. Wait, we're going to bring ladder ball out in the pool today, or bags. We'll give you a shot at that. Yeah. We one time if they have bocce, we played underwater bocce one time on a cabin fever getaway. We'd take the little target ball and throw it at the bottom of the pool, and then we'd take the other bocce balls and throw them in the pool. We did like 3 games of that until the resort took their bocce balls back. So having some fun on the cabin fever getaway. Thanks, Wayner. We're set up every morning.
Thanks, buddy. Thank
He
you.
has not missed one. Duco a few times didn't miss, but he slept at the broadcast site on one of the lounge chairs with a tablecloth from a table as a blankie. So he wouldn't miss the show in the next morning. This is the hardest job, is getting your ass up at that early and setting everything up. So
Yeah.
we appreciate you and the mailman doing that.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, so do a better job next time. It's 8:33.
Sunny, 13 for today, 0 tonight. So looking at another 13 and sunny day tomorrow. Do not miss it back at home at all. It is 3 in Spring Grove and 5 in Palatine. And thanks to a bad golf bet, which I just learned that better, if you're a better, how is it spelled?
Bettor.
I asked Tom what that word
She's
was.
like, what's a golf better? And she thought it was like some kind of magical term for something strange. And I'm like, somebody who bets on golf? And she's like,
I didn't realize it was with an O and not
yeah.
an E.
But also earlier you said
I'm a moron.
things were going to be much funner or something.
Yeah.
So
It was much funnier.
much
much more funnier.
Yes, yeah. She's a wordsmith by trade, ladies and
English
gentlemen.
hard, but
Yeah. Here's Tonto with the news.
I struggle.
You go to town, Kimosabe.
That is on the way after the 95 WIIL Rock, 95 second update. Keon Harris, 19 of Woodstock, who is already out on pretrial release for an earlier Walmart attack in Algonquin, was arrested again for allegedly using Snapchat to threaten to kill a man and his infant son while posing with what appeared to be a rifle. Harris faces misdemeanor charges of phone harassment and disorderly conduct. WIIL Rock Sports, you all right over there?
That can's got attitude.
Did you just flip that can off?
Oh, it fell over for no reason.
Sports brought to you by Pratt's Chimney Service.
I'm old. We get angry at things, okay?
Chimney leaking. Call Pratt's today for a free estimate.
You kids get off my lawn.
The Philadelphia 76ers rolled to a 139-112 victory over the shorthanded Milwaukee Bucks. Bucks at Washington on Thursday night. The Bulls are at the Indiana Pacers. Minnesota Wild defeated the Chicago Blackhawks 4-3. Hawks at Pittsburgh tomorrow. Milwaukee Admirals win over the Rockford Ice Hogs. And finally, if you had to eat something exclusively for a month, bacon? Bacon. Yeah, you'd die. I
No.
think.
You know what it would be?
What would it be?
You know. Oh, yeah.
No, I don't. I'm not playing this game. No, I don't know. What would it be?
One thing for a month?
Yes.
Is it like, does it affect my health? Can I pick a fast food restaurant? I'd only eat
Yes.
Arby's for a month or something?
But an item from Arby's.
Oh. Now I've locked myself in on Arby's. I'm kind of a dick if I don't pick something because I
Mhm.
said Arby's.
You gotta do a beef and cheddar.
I would eat beef and cheddars for a month.
For a month? You think you could do it?
Double beef and cheddars for a month.
Well, thanks to
Could I eat a beef and that's it? All I'm eating for a month?
all you're eating for a month exclusively.
Game on.
A man named Larry Shea, he is a so-called golf bettor, and apparently not a good one. Last week, he guaranteed on social media that pro golfer Scotty Scheffler would not win a golf tournament in
And Scotty
California.
Scheffler won a tournament.
He said, if Scotty Scheffler wins this week, I will only eat Wendy's chili for a month.
Oh, I might be on that team too. Yeah.
And then he said, it's not happening, folks. Zero chance.
And
yeah,
he
won that.
He's gonna be
he won that tournament.
Guy's gonna be flatulent. Is he paying off the bet? Is he doing it? That'll kill you. You'll die from that.
So he's not even allowing himself to eat the crackers that come with the chili.
Oh no, you can dress it.
Strict
You
chili.
can dress it with anything that Wendy's normally provides. Those little packets of hot sauce, the onions, the cheese, and the little crackers. Is he having the onions and the cheese?
It doesn't say. It just says that he's not. No cheese, no crackers, just chili.
Did I told this on the air the other morning, didn't I? After I got home from Mickey Finn's on Wednesday night from Neil and Taylor.
Yes.
I warmed up a large Wendy's chili and I ate it, and it may have been the best thing I had ever eaten. Of course, I had some other things earlier in the evening.
Drugs bad.
Drugs bad. But it was incredible. But the next morning, I normally don't have an issue with food the next morning. I felt it. That's gonna be a challenge.
For a month. Yeah, you had it one night.
Yeah, and I was dropping bombs in the studio that morning.
Gross.
I was. And he's gonna do it. How
gonna do
far
it.
in is he?
Well, it just happened the other day. Did it happen last?
I think I could eat a beef and cheddar. I could just beef and cheddars for a month and be okay, and actually by the end of the month not be too upset about it. I'll down some beef and cheddars.
If you make it till then.
Right, but I think I would live. I think I would survive that. I don't think living on Wendy's chili, I don't think you survive that. I don't think you live through that. I think that would...
I think you have a better odd of making it through the chili than the beef and cheddar.
All right, you do the chili in February, and I'll do the beef and cheddar, and we'll see who makes it to the end of the month. There, tons
Challenge
of fun.
accepted.
Yeah. I'm gonna be like, it's Jabba the Hutt and Mrs. Jabba on the Will Rock Morning Show, dropping bombs every morning. Tom and Leah on Will Rock.
You're
Toes in the sand, drinks in hand. Live from CFG, it's Tom and Leah, the Will Rock Morning Show.
We do have to interrupt regular programming. There is a special announcement coming through from the president. So we interrupt regular programming for an announcement from the president. Morning, Daryl, president of the Smiley Face Club here on the Cabin Fever Getaway. What's the word?
Hi, Jim.
Hi, Jim. We now return to regularly scheduled programming on the Will Rock Morning Show. Dun, dun, dun. Thank you, Elwood. That was Mark. The mailman, everybody. Birthdays. Leah was going to do birthdays. Leah, whose birthday? Where'd she go? She's making drinks. Or she's peeing. She just left. Leah left. We'll do birthday. We'll do birthdays. Where is she?
She's in the middle of the crowd.
Whose birthday is it? Whose birthday is it? Billy's birthday. Billy. Billy, you want a lap dance? Billy, you want a lap dance? Can't say that word on the radio. Did you really? Because there's a. All right. You want to do a shot of Malort for your birthday? We can't do that on the air. Leah's going to do a shot of Malort with Billy, and then the lap dance. Okay? Billy, you want a lap dance?
Yeah, Billy gets a lap dance, but it's not for me.
Billy said yes to the lap dance.
It's from Tom. Yeah.
Well, you don't tell him that, and then he says no. All right, never mind. But Billy's getting his own shot of Malort. There you go. We don't have to worry about it. Billy, you can drink the whole bottle if you want. I've had people do that. It's it's all right. There you go. Paul's going to do it with him. We can't do it on the air because that might inspire you people to drink at the
we're going to play a
all-inclusive
song
resort.
then.
We're going to play a song, and these guys are going to do their shot of Malort. Coming back, these guys will have horrible breath. Let's hear it for Billy on his birthday. Yay!
Happy birthday, Billy!
95 Will Rock, the rock station. in Mexico listening to the show and you find a tight head brewing hat, it belongs to Hat, Leah's husband.
The
So,
funniest part about it, Tom,
Miley Cyrus,
is that he was going to like moon a party bus that was going by, and there was no one in the bus. And he still lost his hat. His hat flew out the window.
If you're sticking his head out the window, I don't think he knows how to moon properly. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, I don't know why he did that either.
Because he's an asshead is what he is. You know, he's a butthead. Your husband is literally a butthead.
Ass hat.
And now he's lost his tight head brewing hat. So if you're listening in Mexico and you find it, there is a reward.
There's going to be a guy that
Please
is,
return it.
or a girl that's super happy with that because it was the nicest hat. He just got that. So Scott from Tight Head Brewing, if you are listening, Hat needs another hat.
Yeah, so that he can stick it on his ass for some reason. I don't know what was going on last night. It's 8:49.
Isn't that your nickname? Isn't there a guy on social media that continuously calls you ass hat?
Is that what he said?
I thought that's ass hat.
Yeah. That's all his comment is. I'm like, I can't argue with that. Literally, there's no. All right, whatever. It is drink time. Today's drink interview will be led and sampled by Leah. Because I've been doing them, and it's her turn, and it's mezcal, and I just threw her under the bus.
I took my shirt and bra off yesterday and got a massage.
I haven't worn my bra all week on the show, I'll have you know, and I'm a good solid A cup now. Leah drinks mezcal on the radio.
Oh, boy.
Coming up next on Will Rock.
Back with Tom and Leah, live from Cabin Fever Getaway.
We go live here at the beautiful Secrets Huatulco with travel leaders, Discovery, and Fun Jet Vacations to to the bar studio where Leah is working on a drink. It's mezcal.
It's not. No. It's not just mezcal. He said we're going to start with a margarita, and I did find out because here at Secrets they have a mezcal
a mezcal margarita or something.
Well, no, they have a mezcal excursion, if you will. We did our excursion here, and it was a mezcal history. So I know a lot about mezcal. If you have any questions, ask me. There's a couple other folks that came along as well, but mezcal and tequila, way different. People think that they're the same thing.
They're not the same. They're like cousins.
Cousins.
That's what I always say. They're cousins.
There's a relation, and they think that mezcal is tequila because it has the agave, but that's not it. It's not tequila at all. So we are starting with a margarita, and I'm with Mardonio.
Mardonio, yes.
It sounds so much prettier when you say it. All right, so what are we making?
I want to make a special margarita.
What makes it special? Because Mardonio's making it? I've drank a lot of margaritas, and they're all special.
So I want to do it. What I poop?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're going to poop in the drink?
No, what he puts.
Oh, okay.
What he's putting.
Okay, the first one I want to put lime juice.
All right, we're starting with the lime juice.
And then I want to put...
Ooh, triple sec. Orange liqueur.
That's my favorite of all the secs.
All right.
All right.
Orange liqueur, and then we're going with Hornitos. They have really good brand tequila here, by the way.
So
before the Hornitos.
And mezcal?
Wait a second, what is this? Syrup. Syrup. Oh, to make it sweet? Okay.
And then I want to put 2 ounces for tequila.
And you just do a count? Oh, wow, that's a lot of
dump
tequila.
it all of them. There we go. There it is.
He's a professional.
That's why I said Leah's going to go over and sample the drinks today. Yeah, you're going to. All right.
So we've been drinking a lot of spicy margaritas. Is this going to be spicy, or we're just doing this as regular margarita? And anyone could come up and sample it. We got little glasses back here, too. Okay. Oh, what's the more? This is the secret. Oh, that's what makes it special. Is are you squeezing the orange in there, or are you just cutting a slice? Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, there's going to be pulpy in there.
There's going to be pulp, so the pulp complainers can fire up again. I don't like this orange juice. I think it came out of oranges. I saw them. They were
okay, here we go.
Squeezing them. Here goes the big mix. Coochie, coochie.
This is the best part of my job.
Drinking?
Mardonio making me a margarita on the radio.
Look at that.
Ooh.
Perfect. There we go. And you're going to get a
And this one is being served with a salt rim. We're getting a salt rim.
And a lime. There you go.
All right. Cheers. It's a special Mardonio.
There we go. Guys. There we go. Leah's just virgin. She's not drinking it on the air, but it's because it's virgin. There's no one. How is it?
Oh, Mardonio. That is special. The orange in there.
Oh, Mardonio.
Oh, Mardonio. You know how to do it.
Now we're back on Channel 32. Huh? Oh, Mardonio. That was the guy who looks like Mark. His name was Mark Donio.
Donio.
Your boss.
I can drink that.
Mark
all right.
Donio.
So we're gonna do mezcal next.
All right.
All right.
We'll come back. And you can get your drink, and we'll talk about the difference coming up. We're live in Huatulco, where my co-host is drinking mezcal and hitting on her boss at the beautiful Secrets, Mark Tonio, Huatulco, with Travel Leaders Discovery Fun Jet Vacations in WIIL Rock. There's a lesson. Do you know how I always say like a word or two before and then I say start to talk again? That's to make sure the board op has the mic on when you do a remote. That's a good little trick. You go. I said and then I waited just because I don't know when we're on and when we're not. But when he hears my voice, then he'll turn the mic on and then I start the sentence. I don't know if you know that.
I am catching on to it.
Yeah. Anyway, but because you can't, we don't know what's going on. But my microphone has a little hat on it.
It does. Everyone got little tiny. Does everyone have little tiny sombreros?
You were over drinking. You have mine when I'm done. My tiny hat collection has reached its limit at home, so you may have mine.
I was gonna give it to Ryan.
He may have this. Okay, I don't even want to think about where it's going.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Senorita, I would like to visit you tonight. Would you like to dance with me? Maybe do some kissing first, senorita. There you go. So there's Ryan's talking penis hat.
Ryan, come put it on.
That's your Christmas present for next year. I'm off the hook on that. So you got two different kinds of drink. Anybody want samples? These guys got up early in the morning. Let's hear it for our bartenders. The bartenders work here so hard. The bartenders all day. They move so fast. Like there are no bartenders like this at home, you know. No. These and I'm not throwing shade at the bartenders at home. It's just a high volume, crazy drinking, a million different drinks, most of them out of a blender, tons of ingredients. They're dealing with bugs and drunk people and hot sun, and they always look so good and they're so nice. They're slinging drinks like 18 hours a day. You see these guys at night, you see them in the morning, and they got up at the ass crack of dawn to make you people sample drinks. So come have a drink sample and thank for our bartenders here at the resort, man.
Yeah, and what do they say, Tom?
Bartenders are the backbone of the world. What do they say?
What do they say? What do they say after you thank them?
What do they say? Oh, they say my pleasure. It's a pleasure.
It is my pleasure.
It's a
pleasure. It is my pleasure, and
yeah.
I don't feel like they're being like
fake. They seem happy about it.
It is their pleasure.
These guys are great. I can't.
We love you guys.
Yeah. Please don't ever quit because vacation would suck, man. It really would. You had two different versions of the same drink. I look over.
I have not. I haven't. We didn't make the second one yet because we were too busy making samples for everybody else.
But did you finish your first one? Is that empty?
I gave it to Leslie.
Oh,
because we got to get on to the mezcal.
All right, we're going to make a mezcal drink now. We'll come back and tell you what that is. Right now it is 9:04. We're live at the beautiful Secrets Huatulco with Travel Leaders, Discovery, and Fun Jet Vacations. We have not done our CFG phrase of the day yet. We're not just taunting you while we're here. We've arranged it so you can win the trip next year. Listen for the phrase. It'll come up before 10. And when we ask you for the Wednesday phrase next week, if you have it, you will be qualified to win a trip to join us on the best vacation you will ever take year after year after year. It's Cabin Fever Getaway on WIIL Rock. Rock Morning Show, Tom and Leah live on the Cabin Fever Getaway at the beautiful Secrets Huatulco with Travel Leaders Discovery and Fun Jet Vacations. They can get you here. Trust me, you want to go to Huatulco. And tomorrow morning for the people on the trip, if you are here by just a little before 6, the sunrise tomorrow is going to be spectacular. It will look like a golf ball. See the two big humps and then there's a little thing in the middle? It'll look like a golf ball set up on a golf tee right there tomorrow because of the way the earth is moving. That's tomorrow's sunrise. We got to actually see the sun come up out of the water.
It was
today.
incredible.
For the first time, it was incredible. Tomorrow, it'll be moved just a little bit farther that way as the Earth, because of the tilt on the. Never mind the science, but it'll be like a golf ball on a tee on the thing in the middle. So it should move over about that much. So bring your cameras tomorrow, but you do want to be here before 6 when the show starts. So. It's just the first time.
Not for any other reason.
No other reason than that. $1 million coming somebody's way. It's 9:15.
Mostly sunny today with a high of 13, 0 overnight, 13 and sunny tomorrow. It's 8 in Beach Park and 9 in Round Lake Beach.
So you got 2 drinks to sample today. The second one had mint in it and was way different. You made me taste it.
Well, because it was mezcal.
I'm not a mezcal person, but it's very, very tasty.
So good.
What is that called?
A mezcalita. And it's lime. It has lime and pineapple and mint. And then they do the little grinding thing that they do.
Pineapple's very good for the folks that are on a romantic vacation. So, doesn't really
what? It doesn't do anything for you and your son sharing a room?
Doesn't work for us.
No.
Doesn't work for us. Yeah, they put a little cot in there for him.
Doesn't work for me either, by the way. I text my husband and told him, like, hey, is
you
this...
told him he had 4 minutes, though.
Well, after he didn't respond back to me, I said, is this a solo rec night for me, or are you coming back to the room?
I read the text. Thank you for cleaning those up. That is very nice. That is very nice. He did not make it.
No, and I said, you have 4 minutes because it was almost 10:30 and the clock struck and I
knocked it out.
Yeah.
All right. Good for you. Good for you. And that's where you saw our boss on one of the Channel 32s.
I couldn't utilize it.
Yeah, Mark Naylor. All right.
That would be your board
what's
name.
his studio name? That's his work
Mark
name.
Naylor.
Yeah, the mailman, Mark Naylor, who always delivers for the ladies. Channel 32 tonight. Leah's got the full schedule when he's on if you want to see it. So we're getting fired. It's 9:16. They do taste the drinks, Leah noticed, and all of them do that when they make the fancier drinks. They put a little on their
back of their
hand, and they taste it to make sure they didn't make sure it tastes right before it.
Which I love that.
Yeah, that's just them stealing booze from the resort, one lick at a time.
I mean, whatever keeps them moving.
Right? These guys work very hard. Tell me they don't deserve to be drunk at work. We are. We'll wrap up another 45 minutes of this and get you your phrase of the day on the Cabin Fever Getaway on WIIL Rock.
You know that feeling?
Out of the cold and live from paradise, it's CFG with the Will Rock Morning Show. Tom and Leah live in Mexico.
We got to thank Neil and Taylor from Royal Bliss for being the musical entertainment. The pool party yesterday, I always say to people, this is my favorite thing of the whole Cabin Fever Getaway, whether it's Neil and Taylor from Royal Bliss or Jim and Justin from Modern Day Romeos, those are the people who've had to do it, or when it's been all of them, or the whole band Royal Bliss, or Royal Bliss with Jim and Justin. That was a good year in Jamaica. They are the highlight of the trip. There's no pressure on us. They bring the fun, both their musical performances and, just getting stupid with the listeners here on the Cabin Fever Getaway. I got a text from Sam. I stayed in last night because Boston being responsible.
Lame.
I'm being lame for the morning show.
It wasn't even, but no, everyone was so accommodating because we got down there and it was like, oh, we'll get a 10 or 11. And I was like, you guys, I hate to be a fun buster, but can we get a 9:30 back home?
Right.
Then I'm back by 10 and
Yeah.
it's reasonable, right?
I didn't know that was going on. I talked to other people and Jess and Jessica, and they're like, oh, yeah, we left at 9:30. And I'm like, what? I didn't know there were adults going. I thought it was all everybody that was going to be totally stupid.
No, we were smart. We were good. And the people that did stay behind and didn't get on our shuttle are still not here.
Nowhere to be seen. So
they're with Huatulco now.
Sam came in the room and then he sent me a message. He said, "Remind me to tell Neil, thanks for the best bleeping." I'm going to have a word with him about the expletive night ever. LOL. So Sam had the best night ever last night.
Of course he did. It was the best. It was the most fun with the best people.
It's the people, the CFGers are great, and the people we bring to bring the entertainment, Royal Bliss, Neil and Taylor, Jim and Justin through the years have just been incredible, and we're lucky. And then you said that, like anybody that sings with Royal Bliss, apparently it sounds like you're a good singer. You said that Hat last night was singing harmonies in the van.
On the ride home, Hat was doing the background. I don't even know what he was doing. It was the most incredible thing, though. We missed him. He should have been the
All right.
harmonica.
Well, he might get a chance at it. I see Neil with his guitar. Apparently, we're going to get a song this morning, so we'll be doing that. So we'll play.
I hope it's the original he sang and made up on the shuttle bus home about Ryan's hat.
Let's
out the
catch up a
window.
little bit on time and let him get his cord hooked up. So we'll sweep and pee into a Royal Bliss song, and then we'll come back and get one acoustic. Is that okay? Is that good? We don't have anything else to do, right? Yeah. So we'll sweep and pee. We'll play a Royal Bliss song out so we can get the guitar hooked up, and Neil will be here with his guitar playing a song. Is that good?
Yeah, that's good.
I don't know what's going on. We're gonna we'll do
would
that.
need to play a song
We
here.
got live music from Neil coming up in just a little bit on the Cabin Fever Getaway at the beautiful Secrets Huatulco with Travel Leaders Discovery Fun Jet and 95 Will Rock. last time. The first time I came here, we did a tour, and they took us in that church and all that stuff. But you guys
We did our own
You
tour.
just broke into a church last night and took a bunch of pictures.
Pretty much.
Yeah. And what is the picture, Meg? It's, what are you, dead Jesus? She's in there in her LGD, her little green dress, taking pictures. Hey, Jesus, let me. Yeah, she's dabbing or whatever that's called.
It's a dab.
It's a dab. She's dabbing with, and then she's like, yeah, I was dabbing with dead Jesus. I'm like, you can't, would you not? You keep calling him dead Jesus, and she keeps calling him dead Jesus. Just come back day after tomorrow, he'll be fine. Day after tomorrow, he'll be fine. Just watch, you'll see.
I read that book.
They'll roll the stone. You'll know you didn't.
I did.
I read that book under extreme pressure. It is 9:26.
Sunny, 13 for today, 0 tonight, 13 and sunny tomorrow. It's 7 in Antioch
Dead Jesus.
and 11 in McHenry.
Yeah, I see him dead Jesus taking a picture with him, and then they would kick me out. I'm like, yo, Padre, what's the problem? I'm trying to get a picture with the guy.
They did lock up the doors right after we
It's
took
like
all
a
those
famous
pictures.
church in Las Crucedas. People like, oh, and you guys in there go, hey, get a picture with me. Look at, looks like I'm holding the baby Jesus.
Smile, Jesus. What's wrong
my
with
God,
you?
we'll never be welcome back.
No, probably not. It is time for the 95 WIIL Rock Happy Hour News, and happy because if you are not on the Cabin Fever Getaway because maybe you have kids and you have no one to watch the kids and it's a whole thing, well, tell Grandma.
When we came, we would just lock them in the closet with some kibble and one of those
course.
water things that gives
Like the gerbil?
Yeah. Oh yeah, and somebody come over, put them in the giant ball once a day. They'd run around. They're fun.
gotta get a
You
little
met
energy
Sam. They
out.
turned out so. Whatever.
Grandparents who babysit their grandkids a lot tend to be mentally sharper than grandparents who don't.
That tracks with my life. My children are not. I just said, well, you just go out and knock somebody up. You don't got to know them. I don't care.
You just want to be a
I just
grandparent.
right.
Well, more so
If somebody would
grandmas.
please have unprotected sex with my son on this trip of childbearing years, okay? Please, thank you.
We don't have a lot of options there.
Yeah. What is the childbearing years or the unprotected sex?
The childbearing years.
Yeah,
it
it does look like everybody here would have unprotected sex with my son. I agree. Yeah. Well, this is a great opportunity if you want to get knocked up. Cabin Fever Getaway. It's happened. We've had
babies.
yeah.
We have a couple people that aren't here with us today because, well, not like dead like Jesus, but like
not dead Jesus guy. Did you see him in the church? They got dead Jesus in there.
But like they're back at home because they got knocked up last year.
Right, they got kids going on. Yeah. If you want to get knocked up, Cabin Fever Getaway. So
it's the place to do it. But have your grandparents babysit.
and
They live longer,
I would love
sharper.
to babysit. Or if you are looking, if Sam's not your type, whatever, I'll knock you up. I don't care.
I think they're dead.
Yeah, they're what?
You're-
They're dead.
Your sperm is as dead as the mummified Jesus in Las Crucitas.
No, I left the show before that comment. I had nothing to do with that comment. I had nothing to do with the previous 15 seconds on Will Rock, 95 Will Rock, hopefully still the rock station. Dead Jesus. I got Christmas presents to open before we do whatever we're doing. Jack, who goes by Mike, got me a birthday present. Thank you, Mike. These are Shady Gators. I like these kind of sunglasses.
You love those kind of sunglasses.
These are my favorite, the plastic promo ones or whatever.
Where if you sit on them, you don't feel bad.
People are like, I spent $140 on sunglasses. I'd be like, well, they'd be on the bottom of Grass Lake if they were mine. So anyway, so Jack Mike, where is it? Mike. And he got me a shirt. Mike. And he got me a shirt that says Shady Gators.
Shady Gators. Are you from Lake Ozark?
Chomp,
Lake of the Ozarks?
chomp, brother. Chomp, chomp.
Oh, that's awesome. I love that. R.I.P., right? Is that? Doesn't that look like Hogan?
Yeah, the Hulkster. There you go. There you go. Thank you, sir, very much.
Pour one out.
I appreciate it.
It's a 1 in a million.
It's a 1 in a million?
I was going to try to get it signed.
Yeah.
And he died.
He's with Jesus now. He's
He's
at the church in town. Will you stop saying that? All right. That's all right. I can fake his autograph on there. No, just going to town 2 days. 2 days, him and Jesus will be back up. It just takes 3 days. All right. So, no, I don't think the Hulk's coming back. So, chomp, brother. All right. Thank you. Oh, and Lindsay from Neil and Royal Bliss, the Middletons, got me a gift,
What did she bring you?
A bunch of really spangly tissue paper. That is awesome. Lindsay, I
Where is
wanted
she?
tissue paper. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I can use that emergency underwear, Neil. Thank you. Oh, there's more. There's more. So I got a bottle of Malort. You can't transport it. I won't transport it full because I don't want to get questioned. So we got an empty bottle of Malort, and then it's got a special Adventure Crew label on it.
Oh, the Adventure Crew.
That's from last year. You joined Adventure Crew last night. Yours was more of a musical one.
I did. It was fun.
Is it okay if we're going to have Ryan join you, Neil, and he's going to sing a cappella with Ryan? They will repeat the song that they sang.
There's no way they could do that.
They sang in the van last night. I know this. I've had these adventures with him many times. Neil, Rubber Ducky Kind of Love. Remember that?
Oh, yeah, that was Las Vegas.
We wrote that in Vegas, and it was one of the greatest songs of all time, and it's gone forever. The song you guys did last, does it have a name?
I don't even remember.
Hat's got no hat.
Hat's got no hat. There you go. So,
Until Lindsay just gave her or him, whoever gender.
loaned her the gender-neutral hat. I think hat can wear girl hats. It's okay.
Well, he's got a Royal Bliss hat. Lindsay gave him his hat.
So the song is Hat's got no hat, and then in parentheses, until Lindsay gave him a Royal Bliss hat.
Yes.
That was probably a really
That's
good
the song.
song.
It
That
was
was right.
so
Had
good.
to be there. And so we'll get a different song a cappella from Neil since they don't remember it. It's gone forever, and that's kind of the good part about it, right? I said, yeah. Who did? Leah sat on your lap?
No, Hat
did. Her husband.
'Cause
Leah's a beard.
I am.
Leah's a beard, so if Hat wants to get pregnant, I guess I'm here. It's 9:34.
It was sunny and 13 today.
We'll tell you the phrase of the day, your chance to win a trip on the Cabin Fever Getaway with us next year coming up on Will Rock. with crazy. They did that at the pool yesterday, and that was probably the 4 or 5 minutes best minutes of the year for a lot of people. For me, it was like them doing that at the pool. That was just incredible. And I think a lot of Canadians have found a new band to enjoy too. Because I was up at all the other pools telling everybody come down. It's like it's supposed to be a private event. Sometimes it is. I'm like, no, man, everybody possible. So now Neil has all these fans in Canada. So that is good. When it becomes that's just going to be its state name. We have to change it a little bit. You can't call it 51st State Canada. We're going to call it Canada. And Neil knows some of them now. So when your sons go marching in, take over, you got some people they can stay with. Because I don't think the quartering act applies.
Quartering act?
What are you talking about?
The Constitution.
I don't know. He just started mumbling there for a second. I was like, "What?"
The Constitution. Nobody.
I think he was ashamed that he said Canadians.
Nobody knows. Don't worry about it.
No,
it's not a thing anymore.
Canada.
Don't worry about it. So, what has been your experience on the trip?
Mine?
Yeah.
It's been amazing. Every time it's awesome. I love being down here with all these people. These guys know how to party. Everybody's kind. And then Canadians that we've all met, because it's like there's no other Americans besides like from Iowa. You got Iowanians. And then you got Canadians.
Are those the people with the hats?
Yes.
We have not talked about the people with the hats on air.
Is it
Do you know the story about the people with the hats?
No. Is this a cautionary tale?
This is a good story.
Okay. Coming up next, we will find out about the people of the hats on the Cabin Fever Getaway live in Huatulco, and a cautionary tale if you're coming here. Is it beware the people of the hats, or you want to meet? You want to meet the people of the hats?
Meet the people with the hats.
Yeah, they're a good time.
The hat people. They live in the corn. They're coming for you, Malachi. Next on WIIL Rock
Networks.
Drinks in hand. Live from CFG, it's Tom and Leah, the Will Rock Morning Show.
The Mexican version of Paul. Why are your pants off? You're distracting me. Will you leave? You're in the front row, first chair, and you got your pants off.
Come on, you're on the radio.
You're on the radio here, Paul. We're on video. We got Tom too. Why were your pants off? He doesn't know. That
Adjusting.
happens.
That's how big Paul is.
Why were your pants off?
Finger licking good. They're Kentucky Fried Chicken drawers, man.
You're wearing chicken underwear?
I know less about why your pants
Never
off
mind.
now than I. Never mind. Forget I asked. I don't want to know why your fingers were anywhere and why you're licking them. It seems like a Leslie problem. All right, so Neil is here, and we're going to hear this story. It's like the Children of the Corn, but it's the hat people. They're coming for you, Malachi. Who are the hat people?
Because I didn't realize. Have you seen the two people here? It's a couple, and they wear like really aggressive hats, like
Define
sayings.
aggressive, like they hit you?
The sayings.
Oh, the
on
sayings.
hat.
Yeah, the lady to me, she something about pee in the pool or something, and then he came over. He had a hat like that. Yes, I've met those people.
And then the next day they have a new set of hats, and they
Yes.
kind of go together. So I didn't know this, and Neil backed me up because maybe I don't remember correctly, but they were supposed to be on a trip with how many people? Like
860.
No.
Us?
No, they're
No,
not
them.
with us.
Them.
They're
Oh,
not
them?
with
Oh,
us.
yeah. I don't. To be honest, I barely remember yesterday. So.
There was like 12 or 14, a group of 12 or 14 of them that were coming, and they all had hats.
So they would look even crazier if everybody had made it. Where are the other people?
They did not make it.
Did they sell them out because the hats were stupid, or
No,
did they get snowed in?
They got snowed in.
They got
I thought
snowed
maybe,
in.
I thought maybe they chickened out about their hats. How did these people get out?
I have no. I think they might have left the day before. Does anyone remember this story? Because it's kind of crazy. All right. Well, I need help telling it because
Yeah, because
I don't
I don't remember this
Were
story
they
at all.
coming from Canada?
I think they were coming from Iowa.
Iowa.
Iowa, right?
I know the
Iowa.
Iowa.
All right.
Iowa.
Well, maybe the airport wasn't plowed yet. It's only, I believe it was North Dakota's turn with the snowplow. So they only have the
gotta
one.
borrow,
They only
right.
have the one.
Well,
so.
they had connections in Dallas, and Dallas was shut down.
So,
completely.
it's a hard travel day.
So half of so no, that's only 2 of them made it, and the other 10, let's just call it 10, got stuck in another state and aren't
They're
going to
not
be
even
able to
home.
come. So this couple now is wearing the hats of the other people that are supposed to be down here.
Oh, they had the hat franchise.
Yes, they
All
were the
right.
hat franchise. So if you
Yeah.
see the couple with the hats,
Steal their hats.
Yes.
Then they don't have to carry them all home and give them to these bastards that didn't make it.
That
right?
makes it even worse when you're
Well,
sending pictures to your friends and be like, I'm wearing your
That's-
hat.
that's-
down
I got
here.
your hat on. Your hat made it.
Enjoy frozen
Your-
Texas.
Your hat is drunk and has herpes now. So congratulations. It's 9:45.
sunny and 13 today.
I know what
Hurting for squirting is what the hat
That was,
There it
yes.
is. There
Yep.
it is. I've seen some of their hats. They're all about that. It's Iowa jokes on
Yeah.
hats, is what it is. If
Pretty
you see
Girls
them,
Part 2? Oh,
yeah,
geez.
I saw the Pretty Girls fart
I
too.
need that hat for
and
my
she
wife.
farted. She farted at the pool. But she made bubbles at the time. I'm like, prove it.
bubbles?
And she did, but then she realized she shouldn't have trusted that once. Probably don't go in that pool again. Probably not in that pool again. We'll get you the phrase of the day, your chance to win a trip on next year's CFG coming up on Will Rock.
I sharted in the
Here, let's try and stay on target here. Word of the day, phrase of the day. I'm going to let you pick because you know the strength of each of them. One is bird bath boy, and the other one is frisbee nuts.
Oh.
Frisbee nuts got an audible laugh from somebody.
Frisbee nuts or bird bath boy?
Who says bird bath boy?
Frisbee nuts.
Who says frisbee nuts? Frisbee, because it's got the word nuts in it. Is that you're 12 years old? We brought 12-year-olds on this trip.
Well, we've got boobs, vagina, and nuts.
It's not that kind of. I guess you're right. We're covering all the anatomy.
In all three so far.
Tune in tomorrow. What mix of gender words will they use next? Wow, that's tomorrow on the show.
Frisbee nuts.
Today's is frisbee nuts. It's not that kind of nuts. It's
so yummy.
It's nuts that Leah ate off like some dude's frisbee. So
when presented in a nice way, I will eat
in a good manner.
them.
Yeah. And you said the drink today had pineapple in it, so I think we're set. All right, Scott is here. Scott is taking over with the Daily Duco. Again, we honor somebody who's brought the party to the next level through either some great singing or sheer stupidity or whatever it may be. Scott, tell us about today's Daily Duco.
It was the guy that was on the mouth organ yesterday all afternoon, so... Johnny.
Priggy!
John from Travel Leaders. He blows organ better than anybody we know. We honor you with the badge and the captain's hat. I have the hat I was wearing the other day. Duco's actual hat. That is incredible. You got to kneel down.
So do you get to keep the hat?
And then we knight you. And then, the hat and the lanyard are yours to keep. So I get to keep my hat. I just have to bring it to the church every few days and put it on Jesus. So it's Duco's. There we go. There's John from Travel Leaders. You blow a hell of a harp, buddy.
Thank you, sir. I downed a lot of donuts that day, little chocolate donuts.
See, this is when I make references you don't get. That's the same thing. It's John Belushi from like 1978 Saturday Night Live. He was training for the Olympics. I was 76. He was training for the Olympics. He's ripping cigarettes and I've done a lot of training and I've eaten a lot of little chocolate donuts.
Good chocolate donuts too.
Yeah, they're very good chocolate donuts. And he's our own John Belushi. Look at him, you know. He said this may be his last cabin fever getaway because he's going to be dead soon. So there you go. How old are you?
I'm 49, baby.
You made it through the Belushi hump, so you're all right. John from Travel Leaders. We will wrap up whatever this is next on Will Rock.
All right.
We go live to the front of the table, and Leah is here with Rick, who's going to do a Duco salute to send us out. We'll talk to you tomorrow morning, bright and early, 6 until 10. Here's Leah and Rick with a Duco salute for us
I
to
am
end the show.
questioning what liquor is in his.
Rick, what is in there? What is it? Vodka.
Vodka. I said it's water. Let me see. Then he goes, smell it. I can't smell anything. My allergies are acting up.
Smell it. Sniff it, Leah. Sniff it. Vodka?
I don't know.
Give me the shot.
I
What
don't
is
know.
it with you? If I wince, it's vodka. That's vodka.
Man, all right. Maybe
That
I had
is,
too many mimosas.
That is I just had a sample. But that is
All right.
100% vodka. Duco salute. We're going to do it, and we'll end it right before we drink because we are not drinking on this trip.
Okay,
Here we
so
go.
if everyone knows from yesterday, we needed to do the Duco salute. Haven't done it in 2 years, and actually Jim contacted me yesterday and said thank you. So to those guys, everyone get down to Duco. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. All good.
There you go.
To being alive.
There you go. There you go. We will be back tomorrow for the final broadcast from Secrets Huatulco with travel leaders, Discovery, and Fun Jet Vacations. The word of the day today, write it down, it's Frisbee Nuts. Frisbee Nuts could be your chance to join us for free next year on the CFG with 95 WIIL Rock, the rock station. The delightful Jen Mars, and next. Be nice to each other.